Welcome back. You're still watching Entertainment Review live on Metro Television. We are looking at the relevance of red carpets in fashion. And these days, when you organize a show, when you host a show, one of the elements that you can't take away is red carpets. I mean, it's this prestigious form of welcoming guests to events. But then, what is the role? Today, we are going to find out from experts. And our first guest is not no stranger to this set, and that's Daphne, my very name, Nana Ya Aqua. That is also, she's a fashion designer, Daffy Laurels. And today we have Cephas Abekan, who is the creative lead for Urban Giant. Good afternoon, lady and gentlemen. As for the lady there, you are always welcome.
The way she walked into the studio crowd when the song was playing, like,
She owns the set.
she misses the set.
How are you, Daphne? I'm also good. Cephas, it's good to have you.
Thanks for having me. And I look forward to a good show.
Oh, okay. It's going to be a very simple conversation.
That's fine.
But then, since you are saying you are hoping for a good show, let me just find out. Would you agree that red carpets add glamour to our red carpet events in Ghana?
When it comes to red carpets, it can't be downplayed in the fashion industry because in every fashion show or in every red carpet event that we actually set rolling and all that, you need to place so much emphasis on what actually happens or what whoever that you're actually styling is actually going to wear. It's something that you can't take out of any event show, because at the end of the day, what the person wears or what the person puts out there is something that you need to put a lot of work into.
Yeah.
Because if whatever the person puts out there or whatever the person wears is actually representing you.
Yeah.
So it's something that can't be downplayed when it comes to the fashion industry.
Daphne, would you agree or disagree to the fact that red carpets plays a role?
Yes, I agree.
You agree, straightforward. Yeah.
I agree, yes.
But then, like, what is the significance of it? Because red carpet in Ghana takes almost all the time for every event. I mean, it's like the red carpet is the event, but it's not the event. What necessarily is the significance of red carpets?
Okay, so you see, red carpet has been in vogue for many centuries now. Mm-hmm. And then this started in the Greek era.
Yeah.
Where maybe the gods were going for ceremonies. Mm-hmm. So the people in that era had to lay down their carpet for their gods to walk on it so that their feet do not touch the ground.
Oh,
and then
yes,
Greek mythology.
Yeah, exactly. So their gods' feet do not touch the ground. You get it. And then it followed up to the politicians, and then Hollywood, the Oscars picked it up from there. You get it? So why do they do that? They do that because it gives you prestige, it gives you honor. Mm-hmm. You get it? It makes you feel like
you're a god.
You understand?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
so that is the main reason why.
Wow.
I mean, that's good. That's good to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I never knew.
And I know people didn't know about this. That's why I decided to bring it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
But then just before you go, I want to. So does it make you a god? Let's say any celebrity who was on the red carpet.
It
Does that? If that is the case,
no, it doesn't make you a god, but it makes you feel like
important,
very important, and then like good self-esteem. You feel proud. Yeah. Let's say you're a celebrity, and then you being honored in a particular way, you feel like, yes, I'm me, you understand?
Right.
But imagine you go for an event and then people don't even book you around.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, you may be pissed and even like
just go, especially when you know your status.
You understand? Exactly.
So it's basically a platform to get the attention. So because I was just thinking of an event without a red carpet. So you park your car.
A prestigious event, not any event.
So let's say the Emmys. Mm-hmm. You park your car. No red carpet, you just walk into the auditorium.
Yeah.
Like, that would be so boring.
Yeah. But then people still know that, okay, this is a celebrity, we all know this person and all.
Yes, but you want people to recognize you.
Yeah.
You want people to recognize you. You want your fans to recognize you.
You
You
want
want
people
people to know who you are,
Yeah.
in the society.
So you remember Symphonic was here?
Yes.
Yeah, and they are even going to organize a red carpet event just so that those that will be coming will have, that feel of, okay, it's a big event.
Yeah.
We are here to, and as much as we are here to have fun, our fans are also here to look at us.
Right.
Know that, okay, we are also part of the show. Yes, and have a feel of the God status that they are.
I know, right? So you can imagine maybe Oscars or Grammys without red carpet.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. Do you understand? Yes.
But
So
then,
that's it.
Cephas, is there a basic compulsory sort of look that is required to be on the red carpet?
No, not at all. I mean, when it comes to red carpets, it's all about, it's actually a form of escapism. Like, you need to feel free and be able to express yourself in every other way. And it actually gives us, the designers, a very good platform to expose or, bring out our creative ideas.
Yeah.
So, as far as red carpets are concerned, it helps us, the designers, a lot because we're able to express ourselves in every way that we
Every way
want
that you
to.
can.
We are able to throw it off. I mean, a lot of things go into it. I
Yes.
hope, I don't want to jump, but I mean,
But
that's
Cephas,
something that is
I think you don't just wear anything just to the red carpet
not
because
at all.
you must look at the theme for the event.
Yeah.
Especially look at the Met Gala. They have a theme.
Yeah.
And sometimes the way we are sitting here talking about red carpet and the attires, they have journalists criticize the kind of attire they wear because it doesn't go along with. So you cannot just wear anything.
But
So
that's
that's why
what
we have
that's
dress
what he
code.
was explaining. But
Alright.
I think the themes will come in. I think there are shows where there are themes required, and there are shows that do not have theme. So that's
people
why
can
I
wear the awards
people can-
events,
yeah. Good.
awards.
That's why I asked that. Is there a particular sort of compulsory look? And you said there's none. You can just express yourself in it. So then we'll come back to Harriet's own. If you are given a theme, how do you go about it?
Okay, so if you are given a theme, you look at the key notes, surrounding the theme. Because obviously, let's put like the Wakanda thing.
Yes.
So if you are given a theme, then you need to work around the theme.
Yeah.
Yes, you definitely need to pick key notes or things around the theme and definitely make sure you execute or you work towards it so that it doesn't go off.
Yeah.
Just as she said, if you don't stick to it, when there is a theme and you don't stick to the theme and you go around doing it your own way, you are definitely going to get the backlash of Ghanaians
Yeah.
and the world at large,
Yeah.
depending on the platform that you've been given to express yourself. So as Daf said, it's a very big platform and it's always a good platform for you to express yourself. So if there's a theme, you definitely need to look around the keynotes that you need to pick around and work towards it. But if there's no theme, you still need to properly align your stuff towards that particular night show or gala or movie premiere or what have you. And definitely look at that and definitely have your way around it. And one other thing too that you need to really check a lot is who you're actually styling or who you're actually making the outfit for.
Okay.
I mean, from your point of view as designers.
Yes, because there are people that you actually, let's say you're actually styling a celebrity who is actually dark in color. You need to look at which fabrics would actually match, which ladies even add like beads and a lot of accessories to their outfits. So you need to look at all that and pick the correct colors, themes and all that to match whatever that you're actually giving your celebrity or your...
Even in creating that particular outfit for the person, you consider the colors and everything.
Consider colors, you consider their physique, their body structure and all that. You need to put all that into consideration because if, let's say, you are designing or you are making an outfit for a model who actually has that coat, you might be fortunate to have someone who actually has that
Hourglass shape
or like the ideal shape for a man or a woman, then you are good to go.
You are good to go.
But let's say you are working for an actor or an actress who actually has a pot belly.
Okay.
You still need to work around it and make sure that you deliver.
You have to tack in things. But as creatives, I'll take your thoughts and I'll take yours. How do you manage to be creative and make every individual style stand out? When I say this, let's say on a night, you have 4 celebrities you are styling. Each person comes with their own style. You consider personality, you consider their shape and everything. How does your creative sense work at that as a creative director and also Daphne as a stylist? Because you guys are in different fields together. So I'll start with you, Daphne. How do you manage to make sure that my own doesn't intertwine with Ellen's own, Ellen doesn't intertwine with Harriet's own?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I should ask everyone here, maybe your choice of clothing, or maybe your choice of makeup, or maybe hair, everyone here is going to mention a different hairstyle.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So first of all, you need to know what the person likes or what the person doesn't like. And then you move on to, maybe you can see that this person, she's more of like maybe too funky. So you try to move along with the funky look. Not everyone here would be in favoritism for a funky look.
No.
You understand? Everyone has the preference. So you should just know your client's preference, and then you'll be able to design something for him or her for a particular event.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, so basically.
But if you have a preference, let's say you like a particular style, but then it doesn't even look good on you, what happens? Do you decide for the
So-
person? Or
Yes. So first of all, you make the person aware that looking at your body type or looking at your skin tone, this won't really work for you.
Without sounding.
You understand? It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
If you see Nicki Minaj wearing this, doesn't mean
Yeah.
it will fit you. You understand? So you should just know that if Nicki Minaj is wearing a mini pants or a bikini or something, your tummy isn't flat. You have this odd shape and you want to fit into it. It's not going to work. You understand? So you need to let the person know that this look will be perfect for you. This won't work for you. If the person insists, I don't know what you can do.
Stubborn.
You just
At that
you're
point.
just giving your best, and then you know that you're playing safe.
Yeah.
You understand? Because at the end of the day, if someone asks you that, who are you wearing? And then you mention the designer's name, you know Ghanaians, they'll say, why can't they put material? You understand? So
Not knowing that
you
it's
just,
their
you
preference.
understand, exactly. So those are the key things you need to look at.
Okay, I mean, Safas, you'd answer that and also add this one. For the gentlemen, they've always had the issue where, as well as Charlie Dior,
I know, right?
he's like, if you don't wear kaftan, you're proper. Wear something. If a gentleman is going for an event, apart from suit and kaftan, what else can we wear?
So there's a lot that can be done as we creatives. Aside we just creating or trying to put together something, you need to also, as she said, you need to advise your clients a lot on what usually can be done for them and what suits them more. A client can come and say, "Oh, everyone is. I think the kaftan thing is a cliche. Everyone is doing a kaftan. I don't want to do a kaftan." But it depends on what exactly or what type of kaftan you're actually putting out there for the person. Because if you come to me and you say probably you want a kaftan, but you want something different, what I'm wearing can be called a kaftan, but it has some sort of design in it that makes it a bit different from the regular kaftan you see out there on the market. So it depends on what exactly you are trying to do for the person. Once you see that this, once you notice or you realize that this suits my client, you can work around it, add or take out one or two things, because it's all about you being creative. And in being creative, there's a lot that can be done.
Okay.
So you can just pick something. Everything that you see is actually an embodiment of something that's been added or taken out. Yes, so you can see a suit that's been made in a kaftan form. You can also see a kaftan that's been made in a suit form. So a lot of things can be done around whatever that you pick. You can even pick a fugu and decide to make it longer. You get it? In a form of like a robe. Like what we used to see Superman and Batman wear. And decide to add your own thing. It depends on who is actually rocking it and how much, finesse you can actually put into it. So, if you put all those things together, you can definitely pull off something good for your client.
But if we are watching from home, and in as much as you want to be very different, and so you wouldn't have, you're trying not to be over, or because you want to be different, you're over elaborating on the way they're like you're. How do you make sure that you don't get to that point that it's
so
like that?
With your clients being very elaborative or, dressing in coats too much, at times, some also don't really listen.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
some might want to go overboard or might want to stick to whatever plan that they actually bring on board. In as much as you try to put them into that box where you definitely try to advise or show them how to go about it, they definitely, some would also come like, oh no, I think I'll look good in this, I think I'll look good in that. So usually when it comes to that, that's some of the challenges that we face as designers. So you can actually add that to a challenge. That this is a major challenge that we face. Because if you come, or if, let's say I have to design outfits for all of us here, right? And I know you chose something different from she did.
Yeah.
And you come and you're like, you know what? I think I'm kind of, I want to have what she's having,
she's
like,
wearing.
or I want to actually look a bit similar to what she's wearing. And you decide to advise according to what you actually have. That, oh, no, I think she's already chosen that. Can we look at something else? Can we do something different? At times, you might not really get that affirmative answer. You definitely need to go around it the same way the person wants it. And that's part of the challenges we face as
But it is
designers.
when the person gets onto the red carpet, we'll say that they'll be asked, who are you wearing? And they will say Urban Giant. Urban Giant, I didn't kuntai. So at that point, what do you do? Do you just leave them and say, I can't do this? Or just try and do it for them?
Okay, so since it's a challenge that's yet to be, let's say, solved entirely, I would want to give a scenario here. So there was a time where a wedding couple actually came to me and we designed something for them. We actually gave them a sketch of what to expect, which they were equally okay with. So they went in, we gave them a date, they came back for fitting, and it was just the husband or the groom that came around. He was so in love with what he was given. I mean, everything was perfect for him. Then after it was delivered, or you know, when you come for fitting, you can leave them behind, come back and have it delivered and all that. After it was delivered, we had a call from the groom saying, Charlie, my wife said, can we add kente and things here and there? And what was actually done for the groom was more of a safari suit, like an African type of a suit where it doesn't look like the regular or the usual suit you see around. And there was no place or there was no part where...
Room for kente.
Room for kente. And she'll bear witness with me. If you want to even incorporate some of these things into it, you do it whilst you're actually cutting the patterns out and all that. I was on the phone with the lady trying to explain to her that, can we just do this? Because every color that we chose actually conformed to a kente colors. So I think that was it. They went elsewhere, added some patches of kente to it, and they tagged us. And we called them and asked them to untag us because we didn't make this outfit.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're actually adding patches of kente to the pockets of the suit.
I guess to be all over.
Yes, so that you can see that, yes, this is us coming, I mean, in a kente.
But if you don't add it, what takes...
No, I mean, for the gentleman, it was okay.
But I mean, where was she from the beginning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
After all this work, like how do you get back on picking everything and why are you even going to fix the cake?
Yes.
No, but mind you, the man was happy with it.
Yes,
So it's always the women.
No, it's the woman who had to pinpoint certain things. Oh, women.
yes. So that's why I put it that these are some of the challenges we face as designers, where we definitely need to put one or two things in it. But then, so far, it's been a wonderful journey.
You know, the way she's smiling, she has...
You see, everyone is... Some people are very difficult. Not everyone is difficult. Maybe if you told someone, the person would have said, oh, okay, I understand. Okay, if you do this, it may not come out well, so you are accept. Next time, when I bring it again, we'll incorporate kente into the seal. But some people are very difficult to handle. In this case, there's nothing you can do. And he really wanted a kente badly, so that was the best he could do on his suit.
But then how does it affect you in terms of pricing when these things come up?
Okay, so with regards to pricing, usually factor these things in when you're actually charging the clients from the word go. So when they walk to your shop, your office, wherever that you operate from, and come to you with an idea, or they come to you that, look, this is what we want to have. Some of them actually leave it to you that, can you put something together for us? Others come with inspiration.
Yeah.
So if you come with an inspiration, then I can just look at the inspiration and give you a quote on how much it would cost to have this outfit.
Hey.
Yes, it happens.
And before Daphne comes in, inspiration born you. That's someone like you.
Honestly, there's a rate card. There's a rate card.
Okay.
There's a rate card that's actually flat for everything.
Okay.
But you know, some would also come with their inspiration, and their inspiration carries a whole lot.
Yes.
There are times that you don't handle the work all by yourself.
Yes.
Yes. So you handle, and maybe you do something around it. You actually need to give it out to another person.
Too.
Yes,
Oh,
to also
okay.
take it from there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think with the ladies' kente, there is what
The
they call
beading.
beading and all that. Yes.
Yeah.
So at times you need to also, give it out to another person to take it from there. So
Daphne
that's
is just
where,
smiling.
yes.
So with that, if there's anything that has to do with accessories beading, you have to take it to Daphne to come in and do one or two things.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And it affects pricing and
Yes,
everything.
it definitely affects pricing because she's also looking at taking her cut of the.
And me, because me, I like inspirational. I've never given anything
That
to
is why you
anyone.
shouted at the when you said it.
Okay.
So she's a culprit.
So imagine, let's say you see the go back intake, right?
Yes.
It has very unique colors and all
Yes.
that. And then maybe a client comes in and says that I want this dress. Can you buy you understand? And imagine, let's say, a very tiny piece is what they use for the whole garment. And the very tiny piece is just 1,800. You understand? So how many pieces are you going to buy to fix like the whole this thing?
Yeah.
So when you are coming, you don't just pick something from someone's. You cut your coat. Let me say, cut your coat according to your size.
That's why sometimes
Understand?
people order and then what they
You
get is
understand?
different from
Yes.
what
you
because
just
the
cut
money
your
has
coat
been
according to your size and that's all.
interesting.
Anyways, you're still watching Metro TV. We are talking about the relevance of red carpets in our fashion space, and we are going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll go a bit into the Ghanaian perspective. Do even Ghanaians understand these red carpets? And also, over the years, have creatives, stylists been impressed with what they have been seeing on the red carpet? So we'll be back shortly. Welcome back. You're still watching Entertainment TV live on Metro Television. We are talking about the relevance of red carpet in our fashion space. And before we're going for the break, I mentioned that over the years, do you see Ghanaians understanding the relevance of red carpet or BBIB? Because trust me, first, nowadays, we see a lot of things. We see men coming in women's attire with kamboos and things, kaba and slits. So far, are Ghanaians understanding it as far as fashion is evolving, is growing?
Yes, I think Ghanaians are actually getting to understand what the intricacies of these red carpets, and I think they're actually understanding the whole concept of what to wear and what not to wear to these red carpet events. You see, I mentioned challenges as one of the challenges that I mentioned was that there are people who are actually stubborn as to what they really want to do and what you advise them
to
against.
do.
Yes. Aside that, there are a lot of people, because unlike before you see people doing tailoring and designing clothes, where I think it was just a profession for, in quotes, school dropouts, or let's say people that actually didn't make it in school.
Yeah.
They were the ones engaged in these tailoring and fashion designing business. But now you have a lot of graduates and a lot of good-looking people out there also putting it into light. So I think there's a lot that's being thrown out there. Designers or creatives are doing a lot. They are bringing out extremely wonderful or amazing stuff that is actually putting so much light into our red carpet events. So I think it's something that we should embrace and look forward to a lot more, in the coming years. Yes.
And even in the fashion space now, we have creative directors,
Yes.
fashion designers, and
Stylists.
stylists.
Yes.
Now there's a difference.
Yes.
So if you are coming to get a dress, you have to bring all these people along.
Yes, none of them can actually be downplayed. Yes, they all have specific roles for their specific duties. If you look at the stylist and what they do, I think my sister will be glad to throw more light on
We
it.
even have the runway stylists too. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe they work behind scenes. they'll try to put things in order. Maybe this accessory you're wearing with this dresses that's not really fit. So why don't you just take this off and put this? You understand? So we have runway stylists.
And they are on standby. When you come and they see your dress, that's when they.
So they are basically like behind
Okay.
the scene. You understand?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's when you get on the red carpet. They have to fix your dress.
Have to do
If it's
that.
sexy.
You are even male
understand?
technicians
We have
behind the
runway,
scene.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's talk about our industry. Your favorite people on the runway who rock the runway. Who rock the red carpets?
Daphne says.
Jocelyn Dumas.
Yeah.
We have Nane Kiado.
Of course.
She always gives us the avant-garde look.
Yeah.
You understand?
The Vavavoo.
And then Belamundi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sewa Mihe.
Yeah.
And
It's all hourglass ladies.
you
So like the
understand?
perfect
So
shape.
they are always on
Eh.
point. Yes.
Nashoka as well.
No,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
Shoko, yes, true.
And the men.
Jackie also.
Yeah.
Jackie.
Even Okoro.
Yeah. But you see, frankly speaking, all those you have mentioned do play safe except Nane Criado.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
Nane
when
Kia-
you
that's why
look
I
at
said she
events that
usually
happen-
gives us the avant-garde.
Yeah.
Oh, and even Zenel Zoo, if she chooses to
Yes,
come
she
out,
too. Yes,
Yeah,
she
can
too.
Oh
always
my,
get on
oh
the red
my.
carpet. Now to my gents, which is people say kaftan. Kaftan is just the suit. Your favorites on the red carpet.
We actually can't look. We can't actually take the old ones out. If you look at the likes of KKD, I think over the years he's done a lot. In the fashion industry. Looking at KOD as well. I mean, there are a lot of them that actually done a lot for us, and they've actually graced our red carpets and stuff.
Yeah. Sarkodie.
Osakode is doing very well. I mean,
Stone Boy.
Stone Boy can promise. Yes, I mean,
Can promise.
yes,
Kim Promise.
yes, he's
Can
doing well.
promise.
Because probably it's not usual, and people would. Say,
Yes,
"Ah,
it's not
it's
usual, but
different."
then I mean, he's doing
and all that.
well. He's doing well.
So will
yes.
you say that over the years, Ghanaian celebrities have represented your brands on red carpets very well, or promoted even your brands?
I wouldn't agree to that entirely because I think there's still a lot to be done when it comes to what our celebrities or our Ghanaian, our male celebrities actually wear to these red carpets. Because if you look at what they actually wear, most of them come in suits, they come in jeans, they come in ordinary trousers that
Go
we
to a
see
boutique
around.
and get a suit.
And when you ask them what they are wearing, they'll be telling you, "Oh, I'm wearing Giuseppe's and not." They'll be mentioning brands out
Zara.
there. I mean, they'll be
Not the
mentioning-
Ghana Zara.
Not the, yes, and I think it's about time that they look a lot more. I know they are actually trying,
Yeah.
but they need to look a lot more into our direction because, as I mentioned earlier, gone were the days where you'd see tailoring being handled by, sorry to say, those that couldn't make it
Yeah.
from school. But now, I mean, it's a very lucrative and glamorous industry. So I think they should be looking away more than they're actually doing now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, imagine seeing the likes of Stoneboy, the likes of Sarkodie, I mean, wearing big brands from Ghana.
Ghana,
I
yeah.
mean, for these December concerts, because there's a lot coming on. There's
Yes.
a lot that we are looking forward to. So we're actually looking and expecting that they'll be doing more of that to actually put it out there. Because if there is Global Citizen and Sarkodie is looking like Jay-Z, and Jay-Z actually looks at Sarkodie on the TV, you'll be like,
What's
I
the
mean,
difference?
I mean, what's the difference? You get it. But if you try to look Ghanaian, or if you try to look as much as you have that look from Ghana,
that
I mean, it
unique
helps a lot.
look.
Yes.
But then
That-
why do you think they don't even purchase you enough? What could be the problem?
So going back to where this whole thing started from, I think the desire for foreign stuff was very high. Yes, it was very high. But I think, as I said or I mentioned earlier, for now they are coming in. I mean,
Small.
yes, it's something that would take time. It's not something that we should see just happen overnight. Yes.
overnight.
It will take time, and within the space of time, I think we'll be good.
Okay, we've got a few minutes to wrap it up. But Daphne, what's up with you this December? What are you going?
Party in the
Then I aspirate to you as working.
This party, yeah. No, but yeah,
party.
work.
Just
Are you getting
work.
are you getting lots of
Yes, I
people
see
coming?
new stuff on your page on Instagram.
And I feel like what you're wearing. doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very good.
She has new
Competitive
stuff on her
one.
page that she's working with. You should go and check.
Yes,
That's
and
what we
you
talk about.
too should come and grab one.
Daft Laurels. Go check it out on social media and stuff. This is December. People they come.
A lot. I mean,
Hey, okay.
December is actually our season.
Yes.
December is actually our season. So we're actually handling a lot, and we've closed down our orders for now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
So you are taking
serious.
2023 orders.
Yes, we started taking 2023
Wow.
orders.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is good.
December is our season, so you guys need to leave us too. Because it goes down. I mean, when we get into the new year,
Yeah.
things go down
Yeah.
a bit. So that's when we have the time to chill and have fun.
Okay, that's
So
great.
December is for you guys.
And then
you
you
guys
end
can
up
have
taking
fun.
all the money in Accra, right?
So it's Urban Giants on social media.
Yes, Urban Giants _GH. Yes.
Okay, Urban Giants _G. Go check them out and Daft Laurels on
And the
Instagram.
staff,
Yeah.
Nanaya.
Okay, so it's been a very fruitful discussion. I mean, I've
Yeah.
loved every bit.
I've loved
of
the
this
rivers.
session.
Yeah. The education bit was so good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for
Really
having us too.
appreciate that. Okay, so if there are no birthday dedication shout outs, I'll just wrap. Oh, anyway, of assembly to come.
Yeah.
But then my name is Nanaya Tanobache, and I did this with Helen Anyeweja. Helen, I know you sent a shout out to all of them.
Well, I mean, I'm Helen Anyoja. You can call me Helen Key. And a very good afternoon to everyone watching. Yeah.
And also,
My name is
this
Bessie Freddy, the Star Boy, and Harriet.
Yeah, my name is Harriet Teddy. Yeah.
Big shouts to the production team,
Yeah.
everybody in the control room. Yeah.
and thanks to our guest for coming.
Yeah, thank you
Enjoy
so
the
much.
rest of our program.